Alright, welcome again guys for the third part of our ongoing development log about remaking Going Home. So I've decided to not call it remake, call it remake but not redux, since there are going to be many changes and added features. So so last time if we go check, we finished this menu screen, we refurbished it, so we have working controls and keyboard movement. So right now what works is the quit. If we press enter and quit, it quits the game, right? So let us continue where we last left. So I want to finish these options and about state first. So that's what we are going to do right now. So first let's hit let's hit about. So when we press about, let's see, we should change state like so, and let's require our game state manager, right? So game state manager, and then instead of menu, let's go to about. So this time about is not yet made, so we're going to make that. So about Lua, then of course it's always require base state, which is in states base state, and then local about is equals to base state extend. Then let's return that file, let's return the table. So we have function new, then we have about super new pass in about function about, let's see, we have preload, and then function about load, and function about update, and then function about draw, and we need function about key pressed. Okay, so since the original Going Home game doesn't have this about state, so we're going to make this. So let's see, what does that include? About includes, so let's run the game first. This is the original game. We should increase this loading text here. Let's skip that. So we have here these four buttons. So if you press, so this is the about, so we should change softwares used, and then the help, and then the instruction, and so on. Alright, so the question is, where can we find those data? So I think it's in, do we have about? No. So I think it's in main, then about. We have about here. So I don't think we have any. I think it's in game state. Just look for about. There we go. So about is here. Glad thing I put a comment there. So what we also, it's a static image. So we're not going to use a static image to show those. We're just going to draw them. So let's see, where did I put that? So Going Home assets, I think it's in, and then about, there's no about here. let's look at load. Let's look where is that about. So about is in assets. Oh no, this one. So that's not what we want. What we want is where we draw those. Oh, there. Oh yeah, here we go. So these are the data that we need, the strings that we need. So let's copy this and let's add them here. Okay, so let's translate this. So what we want is local string. Let's just call this str, and then come on, indentation work for me. So what we want is softwares used, and then wait, where are those software used? Softwares used. Oh yeah, so software used is the title, and then what we want is IDE. So this is not Sublime Text anymore. I'm using Vim, but Vim is not an IDE, so let's just say text editor. Yeah, I know this is not important, but anyways, let's at least it's one step. So pixel art made with a sprite, and then source control. I don't know why I put all of this here. So git, and then OS. This will be Manjaro Linux, and then audio. Let's just name this audio is MuseScore, and then sounds will be Audacity. Yep. So did we forget anything? I hope not. Okay, so we need also the font that we're going to use. So we're not going to load anything here, right, except for the back button. Now where is the back button? I think it's here. So back button, return button. Nope, I think it's, yeah, here we have return button. So this is what we need. So in preload, what we want to do is to get that. Of course, I have to require that again, assets manager, and then preload will be assets manager, add image, and self get ID. So that is the container, and then next we pass in an ID called return, or it should be GUI return, then assets images. It's in, yeah, we should move this GUI out of here. Yesterday we were discussing about whether we should put this here or not, but we decided not to, and now we decided to, yeah, put this here. Such progress. Okay, so that's what we need. So assets manager start. So this is the callback function. So let's call load. I know this is kind of redundant and we should abstract this more, like integrate it with our game state manager, but anyways, it's going to be more work, so let's not do that. Yeah, we should delete start and quit because we don't need them anymore. Alright, so of course we also need container for our images. So images will be the assets manager, get all images, so get ID, then pairs, images. Yeah, this thing also, we should not do this every state, since our game is sure to be pixel art and nearest quality. Okay, so what we need to do is also load that font to asset manager, get font. So font will be src asset manager. So font, where's font? Yeah, there we go. So the font will be the same, but I think we should change the size. Start changing the size of this to this, and then menu, this should be like about, let's just say 24. So just say about, and so nope, not this. Let's look at splash for now. Yeah, it's bigger, so that's what we want. So let's return to our about. Okay, so here we want to set the color to white. So so the font that we're going to use is font of course, and then what we're going to do again is use a for loop. So this will be text in I pairs string do. So we will draw that print string, and that so let's should we draw them like align to center again or not? Let's see. So here is our screen, right? So we have like 2, 4, 7 strings. So all of them are relatively in length, not that far from one another. So I don't think yeah, we should draw this software used as a separate separate one, separate from the I loop. So yeah, we should draw this separately. So now header. Why, you ask? Because this will have a different gap than the others. But Brandon, we can use loop, right? Okay, I hear you. Yeah. If that's what you want, then let's do that. Okay. Now what we want to do is if I is equals to 1, which means we're in the type, we are in the header, then like, no, we don't need an else statement. We just need this. Okay. So here is the first one. So again, I have explained how this works yesterday, the previous video which I recorded yesterday. So I'm going to explain again. So here we have the width, and this is the height of the screen, right? So this is the origin 0, 0, and to get this imaginary center, this is height over 2, right? So center will be, and then this is width over 2. Now we want to draw this text, this header here first, right, with a gap. So let's say the gap is 16. Okay, so that is hard coded 16. Now here is the x and y position of this text object, right? This is a text, not an object, but this is a text, right? So apparently in love we can't, like if we have an image, right? Example, we have an image here, we have a big texture image, we can set this image origin to be in the center, right? So when we do that, we can just say the x and y, this is for image, okay? So this is image, yeah. So we can just say the x and y of this will be width over 2 and a height over 2. Now that will put that here, because that is the origin of the image, and also that will take account into scaling. So even if we scale that by 1.5, it will still be aligned. So that is for image. But for text, we don't have, as far as I know, we don't have this offset and off y parameter. So what we need to do is mathematically compute that. So yeah, so the origin of any of this drawable of this text is here, right? So what is the x and y position of this, so that it will be aligned, the center of this will be aligned perfectly here. So as I've said before, we need to get the half of the width of this text object, and then this will be the x, right? So the y will be this guy, 16 plus nothing, 16 plus nothing, right? Because that is the header. Then for the next object, we will do the same. So even though this is longer, if we still get half of the width, we will still get this. So the y will be I, its position, its index, I times height, the height of this, because the height is uniform, because we are using the same font for each. So this is 0, right? So the height will be 0. I mean the index will be 0. So 0 times height will be 0. So here, so this will be index 1. So I times, let's say, 32 plus 16 and plus this gap, right? So plus 32. So plus 32, we will get this position, and so on. I hope you understand all of that. Okay, so base x will be 16, right? 16, and then local x will be font get width of that text divided by 2, and then subtract graphics get width that, and then the y will be since, okay, so do we want all of this to be here? Yeah, we want. So love that graphics get height over 2 minus, so this will be the base y. Okay, base y will be love that graphics get height over 2 minus, so how many objects do we have? So we have string, so we have 6, right? We have 6, 2, 4, 6, oh, we have 7, 2, 4, 6, 7, okay? So we have that, multiply the width by the height, minus yeah, we don't need to subtract them. Oh wait, why did I move that? Alright, so we have base y minus base y plus I times font get height text. So let's not care about this for now. Oh yeah, syntax error, sorry. Then we put x and y here. So why did I put base x? I don't need base x. Now let's keep. Okay, let's try this. I think there's going to be a problem. Press about, yeah, about. So we haven't registered about here. CGN about. There we go. And then when we press about, base state 5. Base is state 5. Alright, so we had a slight pause. So let's continue. So if I press about, now where's the problem again? GUI and GUI return.png. Why is there a problem there? Assets, yeah, assets images GUI, assets images GUI and GUI return. Now what is the problem? It says now why do we get this problem again? I don't know. Switch from menu to about. Shall we try and comment that? Set font. Yeah, because we are not in load. But there we go, it works. So it's, you can see it's not what is happening. Wait, why is that like that? Why is that like that? I don't know. Okay, so what was the problem? GUI return. Yeah, we have this here. What's causing the issue? We did not tamper anything in that module, right? Okay, anyways, let's fix this. So for now, let's just skip directly to that. We did not do anything here. Yeah. So let's skip directly here. So what? So the problem is, why is that drawing like that? This is so weird, right? Shouldn't it be softwares used? So why will be? Yeah, if we print I and text, this should give us, it's like so. Why are they continuous? Let's just say graphics get width over 2 for now. Yeah, why? They should be software use, and then why is text over there? Oh, I see. We should use text here, not string. Oh, very silly me. There we go. So as you can see, centering works, but base Y doesn't. Yeah, because we should put here subtracted by let's just call this padding times the number of string. Nope. Okay, back to the drawing board. I don't know what we're missing, so let's say new. Yeah, discard my beautiful drawing. Okay, so we have the screen here. So we have 7 text, right? Let's just say 7 text. Let's just say 3 text for now. And here is the read over 2, height over 2. So we want to get this initial position, so this will be base Y, right? This will be base Y. So to get that initial position, oh yeah, look at this diagram. We only need to get the half of this total number of strings, right? And then this will be height over 2 subtracted by this will be number of string over 2, number of string over 2 multiplied by their height and the padding minus padding times this one. Okay, so let's try those. But we have 7, right? So we have 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. That's why we should just separate this. So local pad will be 16, then local base Y will be the height divided by 2 minus string over 2 times multiplied by height. So font get height of any string, right? And then subtracted by pad times string over 2. So this will be plus pad times I minus 1. Oh wait, yeah, this is going to change. There you go. Yeah, this is perfectly centered. This is going to change because we're going to put that header. So that will be print header, and then the graphics that get read over 2 minus font get read get with header over 2 and love.graphics get height times 0.25. There you go. So we want software use to be there. You know what, let's increase the size. This is, there we go. So base Y will be, instead of we did all of that for nothing. So graphics get height times 0.25 minus, plus pad. Yup. Pad times 2. I don't know what to do. You know what, let's just include that here again. I'm so inconsistent. There we go. Yeah, we don't want any, as you can see, it's not aligned in height because of odd numbers. So let's see. Now that we have those, I think we should put the return button. For now, let's just say if he pressed, if key is equals to escape, then let's return to GSM, switch to previous, right? So let's require that here. GSM will be game state manager. So let's see, we haven't configured game state manager to handle that previous loading. So let's say if the type of state is string, right? So we pass string. So let's just do this here, and then here let's just say, you know what, instead of doing all that, what we should just do is switch to previous. Then let's delete this, right? So we can utilize that function, switch to previous, and then what we do is call switch. Instead of passing state, we pass self that previous state. What did I mean that? Oh yeah, previous state, like so. So if you press escape, game state 27. What? Game state 27. Oh yeah, we don't have previous state because we directly went from about button, which we should not, because to fully test that, let's just first go to menu, then about, then when we press escape, there we go, it works. So what we want to do now is test that button. Wait, I think we should add something here, like if yourself that previous state is not nil, then do that, else return nil. Alright, so if we return nil, we should say local status. If not status, then local states equals require states GSM switch to states menu, and so on. So we can just go straight from here. So when I press escape, there you go, it works. Now the problem is, why is this not working? Right? Oh, why did I miss that? Okay, there we go. Should be path and ID. Yeah, I'm going to put something here in add image, like assert d.id, no ID is passed. So it's for sanity check, no path is passed. Right, so we don't have a problem, but if we remove this ID, this should give us a problem, like no ID is passed. There we go. No ID is passed at index, then I at index, so we know what table we are, what index. There we go. Okay, so there will be no problem here. So now we want to draw that button, so we draw that here. Draw will be images that GUI return. The position will be 32, 32, 0 rotation. Scale will be, let's say, nothing, and we want the origin to be the center. Just UI return get height over 2. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, there, it's so tiny. So probably we want scale again. I should have this scale like global or easier to get, but for now let's just, no, not full. Now what should be? For now, let's just give it a hard-coded value of 4. Yeah, I guess that position is good. 64, 64. I think we should make an object for, class for GUI. Yeah, let's just name them. Let's just give it 32 value. Now, yeah, let's do this. Let's create an object called button.lua. So we need to require modules classic, and then local button will inherit from that. Then we need to give this parameter like the image x and y. Right, so function, but for now we don't have for button. And then what we want to do is draw. So in draw, so self.image will be image, self that is hovered is equals to false, self that is clicked will be false, then self.x will be x, and self.y will be y, or 0 in case we did not pass anything. Alright, so here we say if self that is hovered, then else the color, set color will be wait, what I do with them is, yeah, I changed the red. I thought I do something like white outline. Wait, let us run this again. What happens if we hover over GUI button? Yeah, we just change the color to red, so pure white. Then we do löve.graphics set draw. We want, oh no, it's raining, soft.x, soft.y. Alright, I'm going to stop for now this part. We're going to continue this. So this will be part A, part B. So it's raining, it's kind of hard to record, so we will stop here and I will continue the rain stop or the next day, whatever. Okay, see you.